going on YouTube? We're back at it again. Day 2 of tearing the 24 valve down. Got a little head start before I started filming. But I couldn't remember if when I last had the front clip off of this, everything, if I had to take the bumper off, and I do, because it won't come up, so the front bumper has to come off, unfortunately. But we'll yank her off, and it's only held on with a couple bolts, brand new bolts too, only put them on a couple weeks ago. But we'll yank that off real quick and get to rolling on getting everything out and getting this head off. I got it off, and I also forgot to take this off, so now it tips a little bit more, but it still doesn't look that off balance. So hopefully we just sneak this by. Maybe not. Probably not. So we'll just go straight up with it. Fuck it. This can flip down. What are we caught on now? Okay, that's kind of important. Wiring harness. Not like this. You do not need to go out like this. Why do you do this to me? Alright. Hey, it's actually still fairly well balanced for what it is. High enough. shut you down real quick. Get down real easy, like make a nice mess that I gotta clean up. Oh boy, moment of truth. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the one that got wet. 6 is down. We still got all of our hash marks. Surprisingly enough, we have all of our hash marks. I just got a bunch of junk in there from... boy. But I don't think we're gonna get away unscathed, unfortunately. That little mark right there, so we still got all of our hash marks. So I think we're starting to get some piston slap. Ooh. You guys will see this before me. I felt something. Yeah, right. Somewhere down there I felt something. I can't see it right now. But my main worry is I'm trying to figure out each cylinder fuel bowl has all this glitter crap in it. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's I think the person put head gasket sealer or some coolant sealer in it. Because that's what it looks like. It's a gold copper-ish weird crap. What I'll do is I'm gonna... crap, where'd it go? Just 15... 15. I'm gonna grab a 15. We're gonna turn the engine over real quick. Give me 1 second. That's at the bottom of the stroke. This one is, still has all of its hash marks. No signs of this is weird. These are fairly clean pistons. Everything is really visible and looks fucking brand new. They're 10 over freaking pistons, I believe. Yeah, they're 10 overs. Are they 10 overs or are they... Yeah, I think they're 10 overs. I could be wrong, I'm about to look it up, but these pistons look too fresh for a 300,000 mile motor. Like, too fresh, like, at all. Now, my main worry is this cylinder, number 4, on any water getting into the cylinders via not the head gasket. Oh my Jesus, slide does not want to stay sometimes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this open. I'm gonna see what it is, and I'm gonna run cylinder 6 down and see what I feel on the side that I can't see. But these pistons look too new. Like, they look fairly new. Like, for how much fuel and EGTs I'm pumping and everything, there's not even scorch marks from the fuel jets, really, which is odd, because I should get some scoring for, one, how much fuel I'm pumping, oh, they're starting to come some of the scorch, but they just, oh no, well, this is starting to, oh no, this one's starting to eat. Cylinder 2 starting to leave some scratch marks, so maybe these are, these suckers are just, they don't look fairly clean, fairly new, but start scrubbing on them, you start to get some scorch marks out of them. But this one, I'm not able to see, but at the edge, this piston right here is a little nick, and then it's starting to catch. But they all catch a little bit up and down, but all of them look like really good. Like, pretty much almost all of them look really good. Like, too good. Now, this oily mess is gonna be an interesting one. I'm gonna flip this over real quick. What is up, guys? Slight problem. I apologize for the wind. But go get the head, get a phone call from the machine shop, thinking, oh, the head's ready to go. Nope. They say it has cracks, riddled with cracks, all the way from cylinder 1 to cylinder 6. Pretty much, except for this one, I think there's some small cracks, but every single exhaust valve on the head has cracks. Kind of hard to tell, but crack there, crack there, crack there, one there. it just keeps going. Sometimes they didn't even mark the crack on this side. There's a crack there. There's just cracks everywhere. So this head is no good. But me being me, wanting to just, now that that's happened, we're gonna yank the 24 valve out, because I do have a 12 valve block here that does need some machine work, which I already knew was gonna need machine work. But contemplating just 12 valve swapping it and getting rid of the 24 valve, and then doing something with the block, and then getting possibly later on another head. I don't know. But to VP, or not, to swap out the VP for a P pump would be a lot easier on the 12 valve if I just swap it all over. I don't have to get special lines, nothing like that. But it is coming out, because if I'm going to do anything, drop any sorts of money on it, I'm just going to take it apart and either really not contemplate to a certain extent, but also compare building this block to the 12 valve, which I was already contemplating taking the 12 valve block, building it up, 24 valve head and lines and whatnot, and pretty much be everything besides injectors and head would be a 12 valve in it. But I could just go to a 12 valve, because if I'm gonna spend 1500-ish, I could just get a Hamilton Warhammer head for the 12 valve. But I don't know what I'm gonna do. But all I know is this is coming out, and getting open up to see what bearing issues, if there is any. And we'll go from there on what not is gonna happen to this truck. But it is getting its heart and soul removed for now. Whether or not it gets replaced with a 12 valve or not, hope there's no there's some flying assholes in here. Yeah, this is bound to happen. What, cricket? You're fine. I got 1 or 2 flying assholes, but I got roughly good as far as I know. Maybe get a little surface rust, but I keep coating it with oil and stuff. But 12 valve head, 12 valve crank, main caps for a 12 valve and everything. So I pretty much have almost a full, oh boy. Alright, we're gonna get away from that real quick in a hurry, because that's gonna be a pain, because I'm gonna try to reclaim this back from Mother Nature and not fight any insects, but I guess I'm gonna have to. Come here, Cricket. Come here. Cricket, come here. I think she's a little camera shy. Cricket, come. Cricket. Come here. Cricket, come. Alright, she's not even gonna pay attention to me. Okay. Alright, dog. But back to what it is, we're gonna probably within a week or so, we're going to take this sucker out. Engine transmission, just yank it out. And start the plan on what we were doing if it's going 12 valve, period, yanking all electronics out of it. And then if we're putting a 5-speed in it for temporary use, but when we put 12 valve in it, I need to get an auto figured out. But what else? while we're at it, when we're getting the engine out, we're gonna go through and it's locked. And I don't have my keys. But we're gonna get the interior ripped out of it because the interior is just nasty. It's an old farm truck, so I don't blame it, but it's just nasty. So we're gonna rip everything out of it, figure out different seats to use in it. I'm probably gonna put the stock ones back in it temporarily, but probably figure out a racing seat or something like that. But that's really all I have for right now on an update. On this, it's just snowballed. But I was gonna go through and figure out what happened here. They had a blowout or something, but it freaking took this stuff for a ride. But I don't see any frame damage, which is one thing, so I don't know if something, like a blowout or something, mangled that up. I don't know. May never know. But that's it for now, guys. Hopefully within a week we're gonna start tearing into this, getting it out. It's not gonna take that long to get out because it's some wires and a couple bolts, and this thing pops right out. Just the fun part is laying on the gravel and doing it on the gravel. And then we'll get it out, we'll get it torn down and see what it needs, or even if it's worth fixing this. But we'll get it yanked out within a week. Other news is the Fummins working real good. About to crest over 5,000 miles. Fortunately, technology happens, you lose things. I lose GoPros that have footage on them, but it's running good. After we had to have cylinder 6 redone because of a bad injector, it's at 5,000 miles and it's running pretty good. But stay tuned, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the little bell, just so it actually notifies you when I do upload a video. I forget to say that, because that little bell actually makes sure you get the notification. And I also have seen people say it doesn't work all the time, but we're gonna yank this sucker out and get started on our essentially build, because since I'm yanking it out, it's getting built one way or another with if it's 24 valve or 12 valve. But it's a project truck and we'll get there one way or another.